guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Jazz, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Gobert. Just over a minute and a half in. Mitchell against Crowder. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And Gobert warred for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Mitchell. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's Paul off the drive. Pass to Ayton. Now Crowder. Looking to end the drought. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
From deep, Conley. Not going to go that time. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
For 3, Booker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Down low. Gobert passes to Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Outside Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And the Suns get another 3.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Pass to Mitchell. A minute 4 left in the first quarter. The Suns clear it. Now Ayton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. With the drive. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
That one drops. He ties it up. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Mitchell. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Give that one to Jay Crowder. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Now, Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Here's Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. It's all tied in Phoenix. And the second quarter is on its way when we...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Counted from distance.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
Here's Paul driving in. Shoots from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Mitchell against Booker. Out to the right wing. Picked by Bogdanovic. Conley passes to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. There's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. The three from Mitchell. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he commits the intentional foul. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert to the left wing. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. That one a little long. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far for the perimeter. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And it's rejected.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
The Suns trailing. Paul with it. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Going inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 5 now.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Ball against Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. The shot misses, and Phoenix the other way now. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
So it's Utah now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Conley goes in. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Now here's Payne. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And here's Saric for three. The rebound by Whiteside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Oni. To end the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Utah, B.A. Oni. Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Payne. Stolen by Whiteside. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sun. Thanks very much, Allie. Whoops.
The Jazz, 20.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Abdul Nader, JaVale McGee out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Campaign, and it's Shamet in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Back to Clarkson. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Great D that time from McGee.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Saric. 14 feet away. Offensive board. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. McGee's gotten his first basket of the night.
I like the momentum right there. A nice hustle play on the glass leads to a great finish.
Clarkson outside, and he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Pass to Nader. To the paint. Here's McGee. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Ingles.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Here's Shamet. The Jazz making their last shot. Outside Payne. To the middle. McGee's shot is off. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Now here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end. He's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it's Nader off the drive. It's stolen by Clarkson. The open shot by Ingles. He's off on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Here's Clarkson, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Shooting for Utah.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Now here's Payne, looking for his first basket still in this one.
2 minutes.
Here's Nader. Ingles defending. Here's McGee. And Whiteside with a block. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Here's Oni. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Up top, Payne. Down low. Here's McGee. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Off target with the 3.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Right wing. And here's Saric for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And now just a 1-point Utah lead.
This is what we call a legitimate stretch 4. Saric showing off his range.
Clarkson outside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Fires for 3. Rebounded by Payne. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Saric. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Jazz with possession here. It's a 3-point game. From deep, Conley. He can't get that one to fall. Big time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center spot.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovic. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Utah.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Now, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from 3-point range right now.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
That's good from Ayton.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
And here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Bridges. Paul with it. Bridges. And Conley grabs the miss. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Right side, Paul. Stolen by Conley. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Paul Call against Gobert. Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Paul against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's Bridges on the wing. From deep. They get the rebound. Outside Booker. Driving inside. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Oh, misses the dunk. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's O'Neal. The wide open shot is on the money. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Ayton. Inside. Stolen by Conley. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Paul passes to Crowder. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here are the Jazz. They're on a 13-5 run.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production from Mike Conley.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Now Conley. From deep three-point range, and Ayton pulls it down.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Can't get it to fall.
What you like about Jay Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense.
two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Outside Lowry. Lets it go with the 3. Hero, no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Booker in the post. He's covered by Hero. Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Hero.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Pass to Bridges. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Paul. No good on the shot. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
A putback, and Ayton stays with it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's special.
Lowry looking around. The pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Now here is Lowry, following the shot by Chris Paul. And Lowry gets it to go.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Crowder. Bridges outside. No good on the triple. Miami trailing. Passes it to Tucker. 3-pointer. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Stolen by Tucker. Inside. It's tipped. Crowder inside. Guarded by Tucker. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Lowry passes to Hero. With the drive, it's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges kicks to Paul. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Bridges finds Paul. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And here's Crowder following the 3 from Chris Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Over Paul. Tucker can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Lowry against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Heat trail by 11. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Hero, defended by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Phoenix on defense. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And he converts the layup.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Ball outside. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Out on the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Here's Hero. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ayton finds Crowder. Back to Ayton. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. He sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Suns leading by 7. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Bridges. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Lowry kicks to Hero. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Let's see and hear you, fans.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
Welcome, your Miami Heat dancers.
Now, Hero, defended by Booker. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Outside for Robinson. 6 to shoot. Dedmon passes to Strus. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And Saric kicks to McGee. And it's Payne in the corner. Over Oladipo. Payne can't hit.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And they go to the intentional foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Third team foul. Suns substitution.
Robinson against Booker. Steps back. Here's the three. Robinson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires for three. That's good from Booker on the assist from Bridges. Booker's got 6.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Third team foul. Jump ball. Salto.
Paul with the steal. On the wing, Booker. Beyond the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Robinson drives in and finished off by Robinson.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Off target on the 15-footer.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
To the inside. Here's Morris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Morris has got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Booker, right side. And the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Ball against Oladipo. 35 seconds left in the first half. Robinson finds Morris. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
.29 seconds left in the first half. Oladipo, left side. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
To the middle. Paul can't get it to go. Strus passes to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play. All right, thank you, David. Folks.
14. The Suns 24.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Šarić, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. Count that one.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
With the step back. Here's Lowry. McGee with the block. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. The shot by Nader, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Down by 12. Stolen by McGee. Inside. Here's Šarić. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the toughness Šarić provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Lowry finds Butler. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great use of the pump fake from Jimmy Butler. Really getting the defense to jump in the air.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
Jimmy Butler.
And so Butler nails both of them. Suns leading by 12. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Payne can't hit. The Heat shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Butler goes in. That one drops for him. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now here's Tucker. There's Hero with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Hero's got it back down to single digits for Miami. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Payne kicks to Shamet. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Shamet's got his first basket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lowry passes to Hero. Fires from 14. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, and he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
That's the Nader. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Tucker. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Suns
The Heat trail by 7. Outside Lowry. Over Paul. Lowry kicks to Hero. Lowry against Paul. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Lock at 6. Hero on the wing. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Suns leading by 7. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Bridges attacking. Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls.
Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:16 left to play here in the third. Ball against Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Hero with it. Down low. Here's Tucker. And the rejection by Ayton. Ball finds Ayton. Booker in the corner. Back to Ayton. Basket counts. Ayton's got 6.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Driving inside. A nice shot by Tucker.
Tucker.
30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Paul. And the pass to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's Lowry. Good work defensively by Paul.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
All right, look who's coming
the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Come on, fans. It's the fourth quarter. Get out of your seat. Let's hear it.
Here's Paul. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. This is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Strus in at small forward. Paul against Oladipo. It's stolen by Morris.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
And it's Strus missing. Suns leading by 13. Booker with no one around. And Bridges able to finish.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. The kick out to Oladipo. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Miami needs to get a shot off. Shots good by Dedmon.
In terms of set plays, this is where Dedmon shines, rolling hard off the screen.
Bridges left side. On the wing, Booker. Lets it fly. They get it back. Ayton from outside the arc. No good from Booker.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler on the way. Defended by Bridges. And the rejection by Ayton. The drive by Booker. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. That one good for 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
With the crossover. Pass to Tucker. Hero with it. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Such a great all-around player. Kyle Lowry.
GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed. You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Looking to get it going. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat trail by 16. Lowry kicks to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo with the screen on Booker. Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing and his shot.
From Tyler Hero.
Here's Butler. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they double up Paul. Crowder from outside. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Ball against Lowry. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. The Heat trail by 12. Butler on the way to the inside. And stolen by Ayton. got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Rejected by Booker. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Bridges, while recovering. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. And Phoenix turns it over again. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Hero. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think...
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. A different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Money from 17 feet out.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. And that's a nice mid-range jumper.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lowry outside. Adebayo, a screen on Conley. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Robinson. Lowry against Conley. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And defensively, you got to make him work harder. That's just too easy. And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And he makes it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit. But hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Utah. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Now Mitchell. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
It's Lowry with a drive. That one goes in.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball from deep. Rebounded by Butler. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. No good there. So Utah will take it the other way. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Over Tucker. Right side Mitchell. He shoots it. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Tucker with a screen. Butler. Great positioning on the putback. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
On the wing, Mitchell. The 3. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fires the 3. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. It's Adebayo, high post. And here's Butler outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Butler with a steal. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah. He's found his range, hitting 3
Sam, your jazz dancer. Sam, your jazz dancer.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts. They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Back to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson on the wing. With his first shot attempt. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The 3 from Mitchell. That miss makes him 3 for 7.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Adebayo, that's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Conley passes to Mitchell. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 12.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Conley against Lowry. Robinson passes to Lowry. And here's Tucker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tucker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Now Butler. Misses the baby hook. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Outside Robinson. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Robinson can't hit.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Lowry outside. Tucker up top. A shot to stop the run. Baseline try. And again, the Heat missing. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's Oladipo off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Oladipo's got his first basket.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's the teardrop, and Gobert with a block. From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Heat. Oladipo with the ball. Back to Morris. Oladipo outside. Hero outside. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Jazz out in front. They lead by 8. Allie, as always, thank you. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now.
The 2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the 2nd overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
Clarkson outside. Stolen by Hero. Pass to Strus. Here's the 3. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 6. And here's Hero. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And you really can't mess around when Whiteside is nearby. Always a defensive presence.
Clarkson against Hero. Pass to Oni. Shot clock at 5. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Heat ball.
The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Oladipo outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
And Oladipo drops them both. Utah has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Gay. Here's Oni. He takes it in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Oladipo. 6 points for him. It's Hero on the take, and he jams it home with authority.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
Utah leading. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And there's the drive. Here's Clarkson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Now here's Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Hero on the wing. Oladipo outside. Drives to the hoop. The shot that time not on target. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Strus's shot is off. Utah's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Ingles against Hero. Pass to Whiteside. Screen by Gay. And that one's good. Clarkson. Clarkson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the more Clarkson plays in the pick and roll, seems like he gets confidence, and the better he becomes. Tough cover for the D.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Dedmon a screen. Shoots. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hero's got his second basket. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Gay. Back to Clarkson. There's the drive. Here's Whiteside. Goes back up. Strus grabs the miss. Miami trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Clarkson outside. The kick out to Gay. And that one's good. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. For Miami, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Hero outside. Oladipo outside. Takes it inside. And Whiteside with a block.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. In for the Heat.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And so it's Utah up by a hell.
All right. Lookers coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Here's Conley. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Robinson against Mitchell for three. O'Neal from deep. Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
2 points. That one goes.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 20 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Tucker with the ball. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Robinson, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Utah's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Conley. Rejected by Mitchell. Takes the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Now Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. Pass to O'Neal. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson finds Lowry. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Lowry against Conley. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Out left to the wing. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
From deep 3-point range, Lowry no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Lowry against Conley. from deep. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really...
of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now here's Paul. Off target with his 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Fires the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker the pass to Ayton. And that one drops.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. No good there. The Suns go the other way with it. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Crowder kicks to Paul. Back to Crowder. The 19-foot shot. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul goes in. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Conley against Paul. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker finds Crowder. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Jazz with the timeout.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Make some noise.
Paul dishes to Crowder.
Your Jazz dancer.
Paul passes to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the first quarter. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. Now here's Paul for 3. Bridges. Paul kicks to Bridges. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets it in there.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich left side. And stolen by Booker. Bridges outside. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell outside. From the arc. Gobert finds Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bridges outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Paul kicks to Bridges. He takes it in. Can't hit from in close. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. And Utah another three.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. That's the group right now for Utah. Suns trail by 4. And here is Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Booker from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Now Booker following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. The three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Mitchell. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Traps in the trade. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Pass to Ayton. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Conley. Unloads from 9. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 6-point Jazz lead.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
And the shot goes down. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. For 3, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. From deep 3-point range. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Driving the lane. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Bridges. Banked in off the glass. Bridges got his first points in this one.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. The tray. And there's another turnover by the Jazz.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. He nails it, and we're tied up. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Conley finds Mitchell. To stop the drought. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bridges, right side. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Ball against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we...
18.
Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Charge is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader into the 3 slot. Here's Payne after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 2. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Such a wide open look. Oni's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Payne passes to Saric. McGee a screen. Saric with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And right side sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And stolen by Gay. And now Utah fast break. Clarkson's running. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. He dishes it to Whiteside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's on JaVale McGee.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Good on the second free throw. The Suns trailing. Now Payne out to the wing. Nader the pass to McGee. Over Ingles. Here's Nader. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nader's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Inside. Got a piece of it. Sharich attacking and slam dunk by Sharich.
Well, you love seeing this, guys. When Sharich is attacking those openings, he is such a dangerous offensive threat.
Passes it to Oni. Jazz passing it around. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near game. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. There's the pass to Shamet. Down low. Here's Nader. Ingles covering. McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Here's Clarkson. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Suns leading by 4. And McGee kicks to Shamet. And it's off from three-point range. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gay outside. Clarkson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got 5.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Driving to the basket. And it's McGee with the jam.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
51 seconds left to play in the third. It's Gay on the way. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Payne with it. Pass to Nader. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Nader's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep Ingles. Rebound by the Suns.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Gay hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gay's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. There's the 3. Misses the 3. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie.
All right, lookers coming onto the court.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Out of bounds, Phoenix ball.
Paul left side. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. Crowder from outside. It's good from long range. Crowder's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Now Mitchell, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Crowder inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Booker. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Conley for three. Gobert finds Conley to take the lead. And it's good on the way in. And the Jazz lead by one.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
This is it to Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Paul dishes to Ayton.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
Up again, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And now it's a three-point Jazz lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Here's Booker. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Good chance here for Booker. The baseline jumper goes down.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. For the three. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball outside. Booker outside. Bridges outside. There's the drive. Paul with the three, and he's good on the three ball.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving three?
Now, here's Mitchell. Launches a three. And Paul pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges against O'Neal. Bridges attacking. Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Takes the three. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. And the Suns lead by 2.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Mitchell outside. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Buries it from outside.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the three well. You've got to get into his space.
Mitchell outside. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. 14 fouls.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Now, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing. Outside Crowder. So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did
right, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. The three. That shot, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The shot by Butler, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Crowder inside, checked by Tucker. Ayton against Lowry. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. Paul passes to Crowder. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And there's the lob. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Crowder. First quarter, just over a minute played. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. And again, the Heat missing. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
And Ayton gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Now here's Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
Lowry against Paul. To the left side wing. Lowry against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Up top, Crowder shoots it from the high post. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Outside Tucker. Shot is up. Puts up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Paul against Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side, Paul. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Going all the way to the rack. He goes up. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. On the take. Crowder outside. And here's Ayton. Crowder finds Ayton. And the shot goes.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. Butler against Bridges. The shot. And that one's long. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And again, the Heat missing. Booker against Butler. Bridges outside. 30 seconds left in the first. Here's Booker out to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Heat.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
It's Booker on the wing. Robinson defending. Puts it up. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
One.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
That's his second.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Lowry.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Lowry against Paul. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Denied by Adebayo.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Lowry. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 1. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry's got 5 rebounds in the game.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels, but what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Bridges left side. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ayton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And it's Paul off the drive. And he banks in the layup.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson for 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 5.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Pass to Aiden. Now Booker. Some solid defense from Butler. To the paint. Crowder with a steal. Here's Booker. Stolen by Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Miami. 1:16 left in the second. Morris passes to Oladipo. Inside, stolen by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Booker with it, working on Dedmon. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Clock at 6, driving to the basket. Puts it in off the killer crossover.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul. A phenomenal ball handler.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Suns.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Left side Payne. Down low from close range. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Oladipo off the drive. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Outside Payne. Into the lane. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Well, now a minute to check it. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Heat, 21.
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Markieff Morris. Also Dwayne Dedmon out there. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Vincent in at the 1. And he makes both free throws. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Here's Oladipo following the score by Phoenix. Hero on the wing. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Payne on the bounce. Yep, that one's good. Payne's gotten 4 this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Oladipo. The kick out to Morris. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, McGee with the block.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Shamet. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And for the Heat, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Hero. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Hero outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And And the Heat, another three.
That's his signature move, Tyler Hero, using the screen to create just enough separation.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Here's Nader. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now here's Oladipo, and Hero solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Hero no good. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Crowder. The three ball. Bridges against Oladipo. From 18 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Crowder with a steal. Releases. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Hero. Morris, left side. Back to Hero. Shoots over Ayton. And again, the Heat missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Booker for 3. Can't hit that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Dedmon. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. For 3, Booker. Ayton. It's good on the putback. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Booker against Hero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
That was a very sly move by Tyler Hero. Pump fake, got the defender off balance. He's going to the stripe.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Morris. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. Now here's Paul to the middle. Crowder. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Miami trailing. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Ayton. And here's Crowder from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. Now Lowry. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Tucker. Here's Adebayo. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Butler can't get it to go. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Butler passes to Lowry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Personal foul.
Nice job of seeing the play through by Kyle Lowry. Took the contact and still got it to fall.
That free throw good from Lowry.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Paul against Lowry. And here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Lowry. And he's going for the lob. And it's Butler with the jam.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Can they get it? It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. Lowry with it. Inside. Butler good.
Jimmy Butler.
And the Heat lead by 7.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. From downtown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Crowder from the arc. Can't get it to drop. And Miami will go the other way with it. 3 on 3. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Paul up and in on the layup.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Lowry outside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Outside Booker to the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tucker.
Smart move by Chris Paul, shooting right into the defender to win a trip to the line.
The Suns making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Yeah, that's who you want, 7 to the line when the game is close.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. 1:25 left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from McGee. Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your John Dancer.
Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Good to see Bam showing off some accuracy. That's not his favorite shot, but he drains it.
The drive by Paul. For 3, Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Hero against Booker. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for 3, and no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Butler. And it's in.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Come on and get loud for your
Butler with a steal. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Lowry outside. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. Allie, thank you as always.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Good evening.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in its center, locking down the middle. Now here is Lowry. Passes to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Butler passes to Adebayo. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. And Butler puts up a deep 3. The drive by Lowry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we see the offensive IQ of Lowry. Able to pick up some contact there on the dribble.
And so he makes both from the line.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Now the pass to Robinson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
And clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. No good from outside. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Robinson. Adebayo, high post. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. This guy is a hard worker.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now here is Lowry. To the left wing. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler from outside. Miami no good on that time either. Utah is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And here's Conley outside. The shot off that time. And Miami the other way now. Pass to Tucker. Heat moving the ball around. Outside for Robinson. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Butler up top, guarded by O'Neal. Butler dishes to Lowry.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. For 3, Mitchell.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Robinson passes to Tucker. To end the drought. Utah with the rebound. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Conley. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Mitchell outside. Shoots the three. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Adebayo down low. Defended by Gobert.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Rebounded by Tucker.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Lowry. That shot missing, so Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell outside. And Utah another three.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Robinson. Here's Butler. O'Neal with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Team foul number 4.
9 seconds left in the first. From past the arc. Conley's shot is off. It'll count. No good that time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Butler with the ball. Conley picks him up. Lowry has the open look. From outside, off the mark. Jazz leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. To the middle. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. It's Butler. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Conley. No points in the game yet for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tucker. Utah with the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
That's his first.
The Heat trail by 5. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Robinson on the wing. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Now Robinson following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
Conley feeling it out. Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Another miss by Utah.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
Give him a hand, fans. Your
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
And Conley drops them both. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Vincent, over by Conley. Vincent, the pass to Oladipo. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
So it's Utah now. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And it's Conley penetrating. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level every year. He wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Conley outside. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Heat trail by 3. Back to Hero. Dish now to Dedmon. It's good. Dedmon's got his first basket of the night.
And when Dedmon is on the roll, he's anticipating the pass and can be devastating getting off the screen.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Hero. 5 to shoot. O'Neal from long range. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Here's Dedmon. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Off target from 3-point range. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by.
18.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And the shot goes in. Whiteside's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Jazz. Lowry with the ball to the left side wing. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Back to Tucker. Heat moving the ball around. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
The Heat trail by 4. And stolen by Gay. Poked away. Clarkson outside. Gay, a screen on Adebayo. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
I look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run. And Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs. Just such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season.
Oni passes to Clarkson. And he drives in. Robinson with the block. Whiteside, count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
When you think about Hassan Whiteside's road to where he is now, a second-round pick, spent some time in the D League, now the G League, and it's great to see him turn his career around. You just wonder how hungry is he to maximize his talent in the years to come.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. And the Heat with some changes. So he gets them both. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. Shots good by Dedmon.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Clarkson outside. Miami grabs the miss. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. The lead is 2. Right side a screen. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Gay. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 6.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
To the wing right side. Dedmon finds Hero. Dedmon a screen. Fires the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
1:12 left to play in the third. Dedmon passes to Oladipo. Morris, left side. Passes it to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Clarkson. Miami no good on that time either. Jazz leading by 6. Going inside. The pass to Oni. Now Ingles, guarded by Oladipo. Ingles passes to Gay. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gay's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Oladipo misses.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And there's the drive.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We come back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. Mitchell against Oladipo. Pass to Gobert. He kicks to Conley. Over Lowry. And too long on the shot.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
No good on the 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Oladipo taking his time here. Driving in. Here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block. They recover it. And Tucker kicks to Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat. Jazz leading by 12. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
And the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in. The Jazz making a switch here. Oni's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lowry, good.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 4. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Heat trail by 10. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. A wide open look here for Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Mitchell outside. Into the lane. Hangs. Oladipo with the block. Lowry up top. Butler from outside. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. O'Neal passes to Oni. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Moment here now for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Oni passes to Gobert. And here's Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Tries again outside for Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And that one hits back iron. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Pass to Mitchell. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Takes it in.
Okay.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop for 3. The shot by Oni, no good. So we see the Jazz get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to